Hey man, hey man, hey man. It's been a good minute, baby, but we back. I like to hear them tunes, man. It's been a while since I played this music. Been a while since you see me on a Friday. I just realized something, Mike. I just realized something, brother, that maybe you didn't know, but this wasn't against you. Well, I didn't have any show with you on Black Friday month. I said on Black Friday month, on Black History Month, brother. I'm trying to figure out. It was Black Friday every Friday, and I was like, damn, the shortest month of the year, and I didn't have my white brother on Black History Month, but it's all good because hey man, we made it work. You feel me? We made it work. We back, baby. How you feeling though, big dog?
Feeling good, but it's par for the course, man. If you forget you didn't have me. We didn't have a show on Black Friday either. You're like, nah.
Damn, man.
I see what's up. All right, I get it.
Damn, man. Damn.
I get it.
I like cookies and cream. I like cookies and cream ice cream though, brother.
That's why you told me. I'm invited to the cookout. I just can't bring nothing.
Well, I've been sending you them go-go videos, man. So that means you still invited, all right? You still got some soul, brother.
As long as I'm
still got some soul. There we go, man. It wasn't by choice, it was just by scheduling. But so good, man. Good to be back. And hey, it actually feel good, man. I'm learning, Mike. Starting to use my headphones now. I got some earbuds in, but y'all was coming through my speakers all this time, and I was like, man, let me hear the crispness of this audio y'all got going on. You know what I'm saying? So I got my headphones in, man. I'm feeling real legit these days. You know what I'm saying? So trying to be like y'all out here, man.
Big things. You move it up. This channel's gonna be at 500 before you know it. You're improving. I see you got solo videos dropping, video editing. Is there anything you don't do?
Well, let me know, then I'll try it. You know what I'm saying? Just let me know what I ain't doing. I'm gonna try it, baby. You feel me? So I'm just trying to stay active, man. Proactive, if that's what you
don't have your white friends on during Black History Month. There it is. That's the only box we checked. All right, got it.
All right. Well, it is the shortest month, so at least you weren't gone long. You feel me? So it's all good. True. You know, at least I took the month where you didn't have to wait too long, big dog.
That is kind of fucked up though when you think about it. They give Black History Month and they give it February. Man.
In their eyes, the least they gave us one. You feel me? So it's all good, you know. At least we gave you something, man.
We'll take whatever we can get. We'll take it.
That's it, man. Well, I mean, hey, man, like I said, it's all good. I'm glad to be back, man. I'm sure the people probably saw this notification. They said, hey, man, damn, you know, we back. All right. So I sent my alerts out. I sent my links out.
They probably thought we were beefing. You know, a little Kendrick Drake beef going on here.
Nah, man, because you know I would have put the diss track out first, so you already know when they ain't know that yet. You know, I would have been waiting on your response, man.
Do I got to delete mine? I made one.
Oh yeah, delete it, please, big dog. Just say you said it in Portuguese. I won't understand it anyway. You know what I'm saying?
I did it in that. You remember that Ari Spears making fun of like the UK rappers?
Oh yeah. Oh,
yeah. That's what I did it as. That was my
style. Yeah. Nah, I definitely don't understand that one. So you win. Yeah, man. But yeah, man. Look, I'm glad to be back, man. Holler at the people, man. You know, I like seeing my names up on the screen. And hey, we got the good names on the screen, man. So let's holler at these good people, man. My boy Gov always in the chat, always in the comments. I see you, Gov, man. I try to reply to you every time, big dog, but I'm glad you always tapping in, man. Pop's in the building. He said it's that time. You know it's that time. My boy, he's a Mike, man. My boy reminded me. February had Friday the 13th. March actually has Friday the 13th. But my boy said y'all got to be on next Friday because it is Friday the 13th. And we know that's my boy Voorhees Day, man. So he said we back-to-back months. It's Friday the 13th. I don't know how that happened. But hey, clearly somebody out here is on a killing streak. All right. So
got bad news for Friday. I'll be in Florida.
Damn, son.
Maybe I'll pull it from the pool bar.
I mean, hey, it is a lot of lakes out there, man. I don't know if it's Crystal Lake, but there's some lakes out there in Florida, man.
Shirt off, man. I'll do that stream from my phone with the shirt off at the pool bar.
There we go, big dog. All right, man. Come on here with your Jason Mags, man. I got a spot for you. All right.
No, it's crazy how that works out too, because 28 days in February, exactly. So the whole month of March lines up. Well, all 28 of the days in March, the exact same.
Yeah.
Fall on the exact same day. It's a little weird. I looked at my work calendar probably 2 months ago, and I was like, "That's odd." That's odd. You could really plan that shit out. So, when do we get our next leap year? That's the one to fuck us up. Anybody know?
All the time. Well, I say this. I don't know about the leap year, but this Sunday is when the clocks go. We lose an hour, so I do know that much.
Praying.
So get ready to get less sleep.
Rumor is maybe this might be one of the last ones we ever have.
Mike, we heard that for like 3 years straight.
I know we have. I know we have.
I'm just saying.
I know we have. It's like GTA 6 coming out, you know?
Yeah.
Still ain't got it yet.
That's been 13 years we heard about that one. So, unfortunately, man, we got people. I seen a video of a guy in the UK, man. He got locked up for whatever it was. I'm pretty sure it was a gruesome crime. And he was crying, and the policeman looked at him. He said, "Man, am I going to miss GTA?" And literally, the policeman looked at him like, "Huh? Like, you think about GTA at this moment?" And the policeman looked, and he said, "Nah, man." He said, "Nah, man, you got plenty of time. That game won't be up no time soon." Like, it was a sad moment, but it was like, wow. This is in the UK, mind you, Mike. So it was a pretty wild video, man. Like, how the hell? That was pretty wild, man.
If it drops, and I think the last one I saw was November is when they pushed it back to of this year. If it drops in November, whatever date that comes out and releases, I'd be very interested if somebody keeps track of work attendance on that day. And just see how much of the population is sick.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this, Mike. I will be putting in vacation. That's a fact. And I also will say I'm hearing so much stuff about it. Is that these days, man, with games especially, they update them now. So that's why the new one. They ain't come up with a new one yet because they literally updated it. That they didn't have to bring a new version. So I'm hearing this. They literally have you working a full-time job if you want to. Now, you probably won't get paid. You won't make any money, but they have it set up so that you can work a full-time job while you play the game, on the game.
They had me when they put that trailer out, and they had that thick Latina on there throwing cake. I was like,
yeah. And look, you on your way to Florida, so I don't know, man. It might be a real 3D version out there. Yeah. Well, I just say this: the online version probably won't be out, Mike, for about a year. It usually takes time for the online part, but the storyline will be out. So once we get through that main story, man, we gotta make us a crew or something, man. We gotta be on that thing, riding around, man. Doing our thing, running them GTA streets, baby.
I hope they got a go-go.
Yeah. What? I know they go through big cities, but they usually go through New York, LA, and Florida. Why we ain't got no tri-state area, man? I mean, they can cover New York, Philly, and DC. Like, it's right there. I don't know. It's a lot of stuff going on here. I'm waiting for an Atlanta one at least. Give us something else, man. But
hot
Florida.
Could you imagine Magic City and GTA?
We basically have it there. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, hook it up, baby. So let's get a tri-state version in there, man. That's what I would love to see, man. I would literally
sign me up.
Yeah, sign me up for sure. So I would subscribe for that one 100%. So let's get that one popping, man. But who else we got? We got my boy Jake up in here. Jake, what's good with you, big dog? What's popping, man? Who else? Terminal up in here. My boy Rock. I saw you call me earlier, baby. I'm gonna get you up later, man. I'm gonna hit you up, big dog. I ain't forget about you. What else, man? We got Moms up in here. Mom said, "What's good? Welcome back." Yes, we're back. And my boy Patty up in here, man. So it's all good, Mike. It's all good, man. We glad to see the people, glad to see us, and glad to have a good night, man. Figure some things out. So I know we ain't talking about what tonight was gonna be about, but clearly Kyler Murray and Malik Willis is on the thumbnail. So Kyler, a lot of questions. Malik Willis, all of a sudden, a $30 million man in the streets. I'm trying to figure out what the hell is going on out here, Mike. So my boy E up in here, what's good with you, big dog? Mike, I'm trying to figure this out though, man. Free agency, man. I'm gonna say this. Fantasy related. I ain't even gonna say fantasy. NFL and fantasy, Mike. This is like mid-tier free agency I've ever seen. Like the most middest tier of all time. Alec Pierce is literally the number one receiver outside of, George Pickens getting the tag and all that. Alec Pierce, Wan'Dale Robinson. I mean, this got to be one of the most mid free agencies ever, man. Malik Willis, $30 million contract I'm hearing. Tua might be available. Kyler, I mean, what's going on with this free agency, man? And I know that the defensive class is strong in 2026, and I think in free agency is probably even more stronger. But this free agency list right now, man, I'm looking at the top 100. Man, I don't want any of these offensive guys if I really had to make a choice to save my franchise. You know what I'm saying? Because the price tags is going to be outrageous. Because, of course, you got to pay by what's available. So what's your thoughts, man, just thinking about or looking over this free agency, especially on the offensive side of the guys that's available?
Yeah, so that's probably the big thing that you hit on there. we look at it through a dynasty of fantasy football lens. When you look at it and you're like, man, we ain't got a lot of big names. Especially you mentioned a wide receiver. It was like, is George Pickens going to hit free agency? Dallas is like, nope, franchise tag. Now, I'm not saying he's going to play for Dallas in 2026, right? They're still up against the cap. They got a lot of things to figure out. They might have tagged him just so they had time to, we ain't going to let you go for free. We'll work out a trade or whatever they're going to do. Maybe they get the contract done in Jerry Caves again and, see how that all gets put together. But that was the headliner. And then, like you said, after that, you go, all right, who's actually available? Alec Pierce. Like, Antoine's back. Oh, shit. Wandale Robinson, that's a hot name. Christian Kirk, that was hot like 6 years ago.
Man, Mike Evans is playing on one slip disc in his back, man, and he's literally top priority. You know what I'm saying?
We were going to have maybe a little spice if the Jets weren't assholes and let Breece Hall go, but no, they franchise tag his ass too. You got to stay in New York.
That wasn't happening.
Yeah,
that wasn't happening.
And then the quarterbacks, I mean, all these quarterbacks that are hitting free agent market, they're all quarterbacks. Everybody said, we good.
Nobody wanted facts. You know what I'm saying?
You can trade for the guy? Nah.
Yeah.
We fine. And then you hear the reports like the 49ers want a first-round pick for Mac Jones in a trade. Crazy, you're like, man. This the market? Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
These people
so
crazy.
on the fantasy aspect of it, it's not a very good or deep free agent class that gets us all super excited. There'll be some signings here that'll be pretty interesting, and we'll discuss some of those as we go. Offensive line, though, for the class, like as the NFL as a whole, like, man, I can't remember players of like Tyler Linderbaum's caliber being available to sign. Now I get it. The center market is a hell of a lot different than the offensive tackle market. And that's the reason they didn't pick up his option and they weren't going to give him that. But I mean, you're going to talk about a center who's going to be the highest paid center of all time just because he's hitting the market and he's that good at the right time. There's a lot of really good depth signings at offensive line. There's a lot of really good defensive players, which you mentioned, like a guy like Trey Hendrickson being available after what he went through with the Bengals and not wanting to.
And they could have got a second round pick for this guy like a year ago.
And now
not even a year ago, a couple months ago.
Now at best they're getting a third round comp pick, if the formula works out for them. Yeah, whatever.
Crazy.
So on the non-fantasy side, pretty good free agent class. On the fantasy side, it's mid as fuck.
Yeah, man.
It's like, ooh, yeah. Can't wait till my favorite team goes out and pays Alec Pierce like damn near $30 million.
Yeah, like ooh, I mean, because I don't want to keep throwing his name on there, but he's clearly like, and I'm looking, he's number 4 on his top 100 ESPN. He's number 4 top priority in free agency right now, Mike. What if you could play GM? Give me a team, man, for Alec Pierce, but give me the team. I mean, because I literally said a team like the Raiders, right? They have known for making mistakes like this, or I mean, it's really like the Raiders. I don't see nobody else really saying, "Hey, we need to pay this guy almost $30 million." Give me a team that maybe you don't see just picking Alec Pierce and why they would do it. You know what I'm saying? Because I have no clue other than the Raiders, man. I can't give you one team that I could think of that Alec Pierce should go to.
Well, the Bills just filled their wide receiver need, and we can talk about that one. I'll give you another. I'll give you another NFC or AFC East team. What about the Patriots?
There you go. Scribbles just said it. The Patriots.
What the Patriots?
I think the price tag is just crazy though, Mike.
But the
Patriots just spent they spent almost $300 million on defense last year, but they got rid of Diggs. They opened up money. They opened up money. I would just say this. Of course, your boy AJ Brown is top priority for a lot of people.
Yep.
If they don't get him, which I don't really believe they will. All right. If the Patriots get him, Mike, do you think that that's like going to get them past? Let's just say they make it to another Super Bowl and they play Seattle. Would that win them the game? Because I don't really think it will.
No, but they need a deep threat. They need a guy who can get downfield. Booty was that guy for him last year, except for Booty's not really that take the top off kind of guy. Like he just
Pop finds a way to get 40 yards out of nowhere every once a game, maybe.
No, I'm good. I'm good. But pass.
I feel you.
That's the fucking Timu Christian Kirk right
there. Nah, that's facts.
Great value. No, but they need that guy. I don't think it would be. This fixes our wide receiver position. I think they'd probably still go out and try to address it in the draft. There's rumors of them trying to I don't know how true they are. Apparently, they offered a first and a third to the Eagles for A.J. Brown. I don't know whether that's actually true or confirmed, but that's kind of the reports going out there. It feels like Alec Pierce would be part of them revamping their wide receiver core around Drake May, and they got the money to do it. So he would fit a role, right? If you went and you got an A.J. Brown in a trade, for example, with whatever they gave up, and then they signed Alec Pierce as well, now you're looking at you got Pop Douglas, you got old steady Hunter Henry, you got Kayshon Boutte as like your fourth wide receiver, A.J. Brown as your one, and Alec Pierce as your two, taking the top off the defense for Drake May. You got the money to do it. I don't know if it's enough to, would that have elevated them past Seattle? Maybe not. That defense was playing on fire, but it's a step in the right direction. It's continuing to build around your franchise, which is 10, the guy who's running the show back there for him. So keep building around and keep giving him more weapons. Some other teams, I don't know how many people would like to hear it. I like their quarterback. I like, the franchise now. Pops, cover your ears, though. I can see the Commanders who got money. Ooh. We need to get we need a deep weapon. Terry McLaurin's our alpha. Still, we're gonna feed him targets, but we need that complement. Like they keep searching for it, and they've yet to find it. They went as far as bringing in fucking Treylon Burks for a cup of
They got him for $1 million. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
I'm just saying. I mean, Mike, man, I just don't like the price tag. It ain't the player; it's the price tag, man. That's a big bill to pay. I mean, you got when Derek Carr was a free agent, or when he was time to get paid. Every year we go through the cycle of players. Now he wasn't a free agent, but players that get overpaid. You know what I'm saying? And we look at them later like, bro, why in the world did that happen? I want to see the Commanders go elsewhere. To be honest, Mike, I don't. They're gonna spend $30 million. Let's go to get Ken Walker and figure that out. Not $30 million a year for him, but I'm saying, go get the top guy in Ken Walker. I don't want to see the Commanders spend all that money on Alec Pierce.
I wouldn't either. I'd rather see him with pick 7. Take Tate, Tyson, Lemon as that compliment. And then build with it. And then with their free agent money, go get a Linderbaum or go get a Rasheed Walker at tackle, or address the offensive line, get a Ken Walker at the running back position, something like that. That would be much more frugal, but. It's the Commanders. Sometimes they do some funny, fucked up stuff.
Yeah, they do. Like, they do. They don't have and they don't have a lot of picks this year, so maybe they go spend money. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. They got rid of the guy they traded all the picks for in Lattimore. You know what I'm saying? So that's a whole another conversation. I'm gonna just stick with the Raiders, Mike. I don't know who else to send them, so I send them to hell. You know what I'm saying? We'll figure it out from there. So the Raiders for me. That's the most believable one because that's just what they do. You know what I'm saying? Overpay for just go downfield and run street. That's what they usually go for.
Teams with wide receiver needs that have money right now, like that have money.
Yeah.
Titans, Raiders, Commanders, Jets.
I'm hearing the Titans is locked in on Wan'Dale Robinson, man. It's like this. I keep hearing that. That's their guy. You know what I'm saying? That's the number one guy I'm hearing for them.
Steelers, Patriots. And then you start to get more into mid-range teams with money, which I'm not ruling out that they can. They can move some stuff around, but it'll be interesting to see. Like the mid-range teams who need wide receivers, the Broncos still could use one. The Saints could use one. The Ravens could use one. The Giants could use one. We'll see how much. But the ones at the top, like all of them, you're like, yeah, that kind of feels like this franchise. There's a reason that you got all this money and you haven't been that successful outside of the Patriots, right? In the Super Bowl, but everybody else is coming off bad years, down years, and got a ton of money. It feels like they're going to make a ton of money mistakes and pay Antoine a hell of a lot of money to just be a field stretching too.
Yeah, that's literally what I think he's going to end up being. Man, like I said, Mike, you named some good teams, but like even the Giants, they got Greg Roman and Matt Nagy over there, bro. I don't want to see no receivers go over there. Why are we wasting? They going to run this ball. Man, Malik Neighbors, I'm sorry for you, brother, but good luck with that boring offense he's about to have. I don't know, Mike. I'm gonna just say the Raiders for Alec Pierce, man. I just think they don't have a guy, and this is their reason to get a guy. We got the best number one, the most one that's available. We're just gonna pay him all the money and figure it out later. So I don't know, man. Open up the field. Hopefully, Genty get the ball, run through the lane, and Mendoza has a guy he could just take off with on week 1. I mean, I don't want to go through all the names, but I will just say I saw my boy Ian here, man. He put the conversation up about Kyler. You know, Kyler will probably get cut most likely. The heat check is on Indianapolis, Minnesota. Just telling you earlier, I got a NFL Cribs video, Kyler Murray, that I did not get a chance to put out today because it froze on me and messed up. So I'm blown. But I'll just throw it out there, Mike. I actually have the 4 teams that I put Kyler on, and I try to hurry up before he gets signed so I could make my conspiracies go through. And Minnesota, Atlanta, Miami, my one team that was so the segment of the show is about buying and renting, Mike. Buying is I want Kyler Murray. He's my guy. I'm locked into him. We're going to build around him. I don't care about what he did in Arizona. I know what we got here. Renting is, hey, let's just sign him, figure it out. If it don't work, cool, because 2027 is stacked, is deep anyway. But I'm doing it from a GM and a fantasy owner, a manager at the same time. So in fantasy, if I'm buying him, I'm waiting. Hey, man, look, he cheap. I'm trying to get him what you want for him. He ain't got no job right now, whatever the case. But if I'm renting, I'm basically just holding on to him, Mike, till the best news come out, and then you can have this dude, get him off my team. You know what I'm saying? So buying and renting is how I pretty much broke that video down. The last team I had for him going, and that's why I brought up that conversation, the surprise team, Mike. And I know this probably won't happen, so I'm just talking. Carolina Panthers, man. I put them on that list, Mike, just for some shock value, baby.
Oh,
and here's why. Renting. Bryce Young, my dog, love him. You got in conversations with him, right? You know that's our man. That's our guy.
Yep.
Bryce hasn't proved to us 100% that he is better than the other guy on the other side of the field every single time they need him to be. And I'm not saying Kyler Murray is, but if the Carolina Panthers, with that offense they got right now, went and said, listen, Bryce, we ain't signing you to a long-year deal. You know, we still got question marks about you. Kyler Murray's available. We didn't plan on this happening. If they got Kyler Murray, would you think that they're the best team in the NFC South right now?
Yeah, it's going to be pretty goddamn close. Yeah.
I'm just saying, right?
Yeah.
Now, with Bryce Young being there, would you still feel the same way? Do you still feel the same way now that he's there?
No.
So that's why I brought the conversation up. I mean, I'm sorry to spoil the episode, but pretty much the Carolina Panthers is my shock value team because they haven't committed to Bryce Young yet. They haven't come out and said, hey, you are a guy. We're going to pay you. They just kind of let it float in the air. And who knew a guy like Kyler Murray was going to be available? They didn't know that. A lot of teams, J.J. McCarthy, we talking about how Minnesota betted all on him. Let Sam Darnold go. Kyler Murray come available. Hey, JJ, man, listen, we got time with you, man. Kyler available. We ain't know this. So I'm just throwing it out there that if Carolina really sat back and said, we don't think Price can win us that game against the LA Rams, but Kyler can, don't be surprised if they throw it out there, man. I'm just throwing it out there for conversation. But that's definitely a team that I could see out of the 4 that I had between Miami, Minnesota. What was the last team? Miami, Minnesota, Atlanta, and Carolina, man. Those are the 4 teams I threw out there. But I think if we really, really, really want to scratch heads and rent a player, I think Kyler Murray is a perfect rental for the Carolina Panthers, man. To just say we got the best team in the NFC South. Nobody gonna beat us.
I like that going off the wall a little bit on his prediction for his landing spot. I'll give you 2.
Yeah,
2 that I don't think a lot of people are talking about. One of them would piss me off. Would piss me off immensely. But let's talk about this one. All right, the one that pissed me off the most. If we're only looking at because he's getting paid so much by Arizona after getting cut, right? He can literally do the Russell Wilson thing and sign for the vet min, play for 1-year contract, $1.5 million. I'll figure it out. If I redeem myself, I might be looking at a $30 million contract, for a couple years, or Sam Darnold contract, whatever it is. What if on the vet min, he went and he signed with their division rival, the LA Rams, and sat behind Matt Stafford? Because we know Stafford's getting towards the end of it. How many more years is he going to do? The reason it pissed me off.
Contract negotiation in a way, though, but go ahead.
But the reason it pissed me off is like Sean McVay gets him in, gets another reclamation project, kind of like he had with Baker for a couple games. He's done this with other quarterbacks. He's a very good quarterback coach. Stafford's our guy. We know it. We trust in him, right? You're our insurance policy in case something happens to Matt, but here, sit here and develop. And if Matt decides to hang it up after the season, then Sean McVay walks right into, listen, I just tutored Kyler for an entire year. We're going to give him the bag. And I seamlessly go from being a contender because I had a great quarterback to being a contender because I got a great quarterback. And he'd only be, what, 29 at the time? If you're talking 1 year with the Rams, not really playing. That's pretty fucking incredible for him. And then the other one, you mentioned Bryce Young and the Panthers not really being sold on it, having some issues maybe with the quarterback, hasn't done enough to really show it. We got another quarterback who they're going to have to make a decision on, young one, in Houston. What about CJ Stroud? Because the last 2 times we've seen this motherfucker in the playoffs has been abysmal. Yeah. And that's a team that I think is ready to fuck. They just need their quarterback to be consistent, like to help get them over the hump, because that defense plays lights out. They have what they need on offense. They're probably going to, with the David Montgomery trade, they signaled, hey, we'll get back to being a physical run team like we are, but we got our weapons on the outside, Nico and Jaden Higgins and Noel. They just re-signed Dalton Schultz. I mean, if you're talking only a few $1 million to bring in Kyler to either light a fire under CJ Stroud or hand the reins over to Kyler, if Stroud falters again and we're able to move on with him without having to pay him a giant extension and, locking us into this Daniel Jones type situation where fuck, this didn't work out, now we're going to take this massive cap hit. Listen, we just declined your 5th-year option. Good luck. See you out there. We're going to Kyler. So maybe the Houston Texans is that super dark horse would make a exploration move with signing Kyler.
And to be honest, Mike, I don't know if the NFL is like that now. Well, I say that it is some guys out there like a Sean McVay, like Kyle Shanahan, these type of guys that make those moves. I don't know if the Texans and D'Amico Ryans are the type that, all right, CJ, we got Kyle. Like, I don't know if they really like that type of pressure for their guy. Like, maybe they will. I don't know, but I don't think that the Carolina Panthers and Houston Texans move would probably happen. But it's something that could be or should be talked about and at least looked into. If I'm an owner, hey, coach, I get it, but I'm the owner, man. Kyler available, see about him. You know what I'm saying? See what he want to do, figure it out. So. But like my boy E said though, man, he said pretty much Kyler top 5 if he goes to Minnesota. What you thinking about this Minnesota move? If he goes there, one, does he automatically beat out JJ? Do they make it a competition? How does this work in the offseason?
I think that they would make it a competition. They got enough invested in him. I know that they've soured on him a little bit, but I still think they also will write it off as first year starting, a lot of that stuff. I'm not fully sold that they're ready to move on from JJ McCarthy. I think they want to get some competition in. I don't necessarily know if it'll be Kyler. Kyler would really suck if I was JJ McCarthy because he's extremely talented in his own right. But I wouldn't go as far to say as like he's getting the keys and the job from day one, right? Because there's a reason Arizona's moving on from him, is because pretty much after Cliff left, we haven't really seen that consistency or progression from him being a number 1 pick and a high draft pick either. While he got the contract, there was all the clauses in there about study time and film watching and all that stuff. And he really hasn't delivered, right? Like for fantasy purposes, he's been tumbling down boards because people are going, oh, wow, like it seems like Arizona doesn't like him. And look how well, they did with Jacoby Brissett. And, they're probably moving on from him. While he still can give you 18 to 20 points even in Arizona from your quarterback position, his NFL outlook, on the other hand, and how teams view him, a little bit more shaky than probably how we view him as like, listen, I got Kyler Murray on my team. I'm starting him this week because he can take off and run and give me, 20 fantasy points, which is pretty damn good. But NFL prospect's a little bit different because if he's actually that dude and, how we look at him through our lens, I would say even with his contract and the needs at quarterbacks, if Arizona was like, hey, he's available, you just got to take on his contract, we'll take a fucking 3rd-round pick at this point.
Yeah.
There would have been a whole lot more suitors than there actually was. They're like, nah. We don't want him for that contract. Like we'll wait and see if we can't just sell him in free agency, when you guys end up cutting him on, come here, we'll fix you. But
yeah,
it's more teams willing to risk tolerance, I would say, with Kyler than anything. So to say like, man, he's going to be a a top 5 lock, right? Shit, I don't know if he's going to win a fucking job right away. Like, I do think so. I think he's starting somewhere, but I don't know for sure, right? He winds up with Minnesota. Do I think he can beat out McCarthy? Yeah. Is it a lock, though? No.
And the problem is, though, Mike, even thinking like this saying that he's top 5, right? I mean, bro, we just saw Trey McBride had the best season of his career with Kyler out. Trey McBride scored more touchdowns this season than his whole career with Kyler Murray. Like in one season, he had more touchdowns with Jacoby Brissett than he did with Kyler Murray for 4 years. So, I mean, I don't know if this 100% fixes. You know, somebody's gonna get the ball, of course. Justin Jefferson, like we've seen Kyler help out D-Hop and Zach Ertz. You know what I'm saying? Like we've seen that. But Michael Wilson, Marvin Harrison, Trey McBride, they all have definitely been lackluster with Kyler Murray. And I'm not saying that, you know, Kevin O'Connell, because we all know that offense over there was a joke anyway as far as the scheme goes. Kevin O'Connell's a different guy. He's going to make sure everything is ticking and everything is running. But
is it as good, though, as we think? So I just have some questions. Like, I do think O'Connell's a very good coach. I do think he is, okay? But one of my biggest selling points as the, like, J.J. McCarthy truther last year, and I ate shit all year on McCarthy. All year. Horrible by me. I'll take ownership.
I still got you got the contract up here, I believe.
Yeah. But for everything I was talking about J.J. McCarthy, one of my biggest selling points was, like, I've seen O'Connell take shitty dog shit quarterbacks. You know, I've seen him take the Pastronaut who turned into the astronaut there at the end of his Cardinals run, and like resurrect him there for a few games, right? I've seen him do it with Nick fucking Mullins, who's ass and always been ass. Like he did that, and Nick Mullins looked like a stud for a while. At no point last year did he ever have J.J. McCarthy, who I will go to my fucking grave saying J.J. McCarthy is a hell of a lot more talented than fucking Nick Mullins, right? A hell of a lot more talented than Nick Mullins. At no point did he ever break through to J.J. McCarthy, and we had like a, holy fuck, do you see that game from McCarthy? You know, like 34 or 40, 4 tutties.
Even the game he had touchdowns, he had like 140 yards passing. Like it wasn't even a lot of yards. It was like he just got 3 touchdowns. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe we gave him a little too much credit. Like maybe we glazed him a little bit too hard. That's all I'm gonna say. It's like
I'm gonna
able to do this with fucking Joshua Dobbs and Nick Mullins for fuck's sake. But you couldn't do it with a first round athletic quarterback who's got a hell of a lot more talent than either one of those guys.
I'm gonna blame
over a whole season.
I gotta blame JJ for that, man. I can't blame Kevin on that one, man. I gotta blame because think about it, right? Coming out of college in Michigan, the man threw the ball the least amount of times. Like he wasn't throwing the ball. It wasn't like he was out there dominating the offense and looking like Sam Darnold with, you know what I'm saying? So I think a lot came with JJ McCarthy, and a lot needs to be worked on. But yeah, you're right though. He haven't got through that part of, hey, JJ, let's get, you know what I'm saying? So I'm with you, but I don't know, man. Maybe he's better with veterans. You know what I'm saying? Maybe like the rookie guys, you know, maybe a Mac Jones, for instance. Mac Jones might have threw 4,000 yards. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? A Geno Smith, something like that. Maybe he needs someone that's, because I say this about Cliff, man. I love me some Cliff. I think Cliff he's met a Kyler Murray young. He had a Jaden Daniels young. Get my boy Cliff's, man, some Matt Stafford. He over there in LA now. Let's get him one of them older guys, Aaron Rodgers, something like that. Somebody that already know what's going on in this game. Now let me coach this guy, because I think Kevin O'Connell has already, like you said, Kirk Cousins, Sam Darnold, Nick Mullins, who we know ain't that good, but he has been around for a while. So maybe it's just a young guy, man. Maybe, you know, maybe a Kyler. He gets that out of Kyler that he wanted out of JJ. So that could be the answer. Never know.
I think we tried to elevate him too fast into that Sean McVay territory or that Kyle Shanahan territory, right? But they have a longer track record, you know, where they got through to everybody. And I mean, they've ran the gamut of quarterbacks. Kevin O'Connell I'm not saying that he's the one who unlocked Kirk Cousins, because Stefanski did it when he was the OC there beforehand and unlocked Kirk Cousins. But the ones that came to mind to me was like, man, he got Nick Mullins to play really well, and he got Joshua Dobbs to play really well.
I was about to say, even Dobbs went out there and played. Like I said, it might be the veteran thing, man. But I'm with you, though. It might, like you said, we give him that stature of the Shanahan, of the McVay. So, you know, maybe we just need to tear him down a little bit. You might be right on that.
Just a little bit. Like he's not as good as Shanahan and McVay at this point yet.
I'm with you on that one. All right, well, forget the free agents for right now because I forgot to bring up, which we did in this conversation. DJ Moore, man. DJ Moore was breaking news, traded out of nowhere. Mike, of course, I got stuck at work yesterday. I made me a DJ Moore episode, didn't get a chance to record it. So DJ Moore careers is on the way. I got a whole show sheet ready, baby, but I got stuck at work, couldn't finish it. So DJ Moore, though, man, breaking news, he got traded. Of course, I'm gonna be honest, Mike. I think if you ask me, this move really wasn't as big as people made it seem, but it was breaking news because we ain't got nothing else to talk about. Me personally, DJ Moore going to the Buffalo Bills. They got my boy Keon Coleman, who nobody seems to like, nobody loves. They went and got Brandon Cooks in the offseason. I mean, the middle of the season. They just cut Curtis Samuel. They had Amari Cooper a year ago. They've been trying to find their guy at receiver. They traded a second round pick, late second round pick for DJ Moore yesterday. What is your thoughts on this trade? And do you really think that this is the piece? Like this is the elevation that they needed to get past these teams again that they failed to beat, like the Denver Broncos when they played them? Because me personally, I slept on DJ Moore. I think we all did. You know, when he did what he did last year with the Chicago Bears, he clearly outplayed Rome Odunze. Luther Burden took time. He started getting his game together late. I just don't believe that DJ Moore is all of a sudden this, diamond in the rough that Josh Allen needs to solidify himself as the 101 team in the AFC right now. But that's the reaction, kind of what I get. So what do you think about this for DJ? For DJ Moore is great, though. But for the team overall, I still think James Cook is still the focal point of this offense until I see otherwise. But what you think about the offense and the passing game now with DJ Moore?
I like it a lot for DJ Moore, and I like it a lot for Josh Allen. And this is one of the ones probably, man, we got to be like 4 or 5 months ago. I think I called this one. I said, yeah, with DJ Moore, I said, it's going to feel much better next year when Buffalo trades for him. And then here we are. Like, toot my own fucking horn. Called this one. He's there. Last 2 years with DJ Moore, right? He has his massive breakout with Justin Fields, right? Like, he has his massive breakout with Justin Fields. The last 2 years with Caleb Williams, he has looked disinterested. He's looked like he doesn't give a fuck.
Especially that first year. That first year, he was out of here. He was on the bench like, man.
Let's think about how this last year ended in the playoffs. He just quit on the fucking route. Just stopped. Now.
Oh, yeah. The last play of the game. I forgot about that.
Last play of the game. One that sent the Bears home.
Yeah.
Quit on the route. So he's looked disinterested. Not like he just doesn't give a fuck. He doesn't want to be in Chicago no more. He got his wish. He gets out. Gets out of there. I can honestly see, and cover your ears if you're a Bears fan or if you're a Caleb Williams Glazer, the last couple of years on catchable target rate, Caleb Williams is one of the worst quarterbacks in the NFL as far as throwing catchable balls. Like, really bad.
Well, they say Pat. They say he want to be Pat Mahomes, man. Pat ain't the sharpest tool in the shed either. When it comes to the accuracy. But
while we like it for fantasy purposes, and he got the team to the playoffs, and the Bears had all kinds of success at actually being receiver friendly, he is not receiver friendly at all. Conversely, Josh Allen, one of the most receiver friendly catchable ball rates in the NFL. DJ Moore gets a big upgrade. The Bills needed to add pass-catching weapons. You cannot run this back with Keon Coleman and Khalil Shakir and 4 games you get out of Dalton Kincaid and 97-year-old Curtis Samuel, who feels like he's been dead for about 14 years. You can't keep trying to plug this with, 30-plus-year-old Amari Coopers, and can't keep doing this shit. And third-tier options and Josh Palmer's, like, this is going to be the one to fix it. You can't keep selling us this bag of shit. You need to get that Stephon Diggs back for Josh Allen for this offense, and I think they got it. And they got it in a big way. Now their new head coach, Joe Brady, also a guy who's very familiar from his time in Carolina with DJ Moore and how to use him and how to scheme him open. So I like this a lot for DJ Moore going there. Dynasty purposes, we're gonna love it for probably the next couple years, but we do got to remember DJ Moore is, well over that age cliff of 28. He's going to be, 30 here pretty damn soon. It's coming up. He's at the tail end of his career, but for the next couple years, I like this move a lot. I like it for the Chicago wide receivers too, because they've invested so much into Rome Odunze and Luther Burden and Colston Loveland.
Yeah.
Now this opens up more targets. Not that DJ Moore was hogging targets. He only had a 16% target share last year, so it's not like he was, some major fucking alpha for the Bears. They spread that shit all the way around, but this opens it up a little bit more, and this opens up roles. People ain't gonna like to hear this one too, but I think it's a good move for Keon Coleman with whatever hope that I have left for him. Being a big Keon Coleman fan, this is good because this opens up the opportunity with a true veteran NFL wide receiver who can play on the outside to maybe possibly get Keon Coleman back to the role that he needs to be, which is more of that power slot, and move him back inside where he's not trying to face number one corners every single week. Like, it's DJ Moore's job. Play on the outside. We'll move DJ Moore in the slot because he can play in the slot. He did it about 25% of the clip last year. He's not a primarily slot wide receiver, though. He's a guy who can win on the outside. So I think this is good for the Bills offense. I like it for everybody all around. I don't think there's a big loser out of this trade.
Yeah, for sure.
It didn't really cost them that much, right? Like, you talk about the money the Bills got to take on in the DJ Moore contract. We just talked about what teams are going to end up paying for Wan'Dale Robinson and Alec Pierce. Give me fucking DJ Moore for a late second-round pick.
Damn.
Much more than paying $25, $30 million for one of these trash-ass fucking wide receivers. So
that was the one. That was the argument, Mike. You won the argument because of that. What you just said.
Right there.
If for no other reason, you won the argument, bro. Trading a second, almost the late to the last second for DJ Moore, and you got a fifth rounder back. And you, instead of paying these Joe Blows $30-40 million, yeah, Mike, I think if for any other reason, that was the winning point of this conversation right there. I do like it for both sides, though. I'm not saying it was a bad trade. I just don't think I just think it was over broadcasted, maybe because it's nothing else going on. But I'm not hating though, because I love me some DJ Moore. Looking at his quarterbacks, Mike. Cam Newton, Taylor Heineke, Kyle Allen, Will Grier, my dog. I love me some Will Grier, Mike. I was playing Yahoo college football and I had me some Will Grier. That was my man back in the day. Teddy Bridgewater, PJ Walker, Sam Darnold, Baker Mayfield, Tyson Bagent, Justin Fields, Caleb Williams, and now you got Josh Allen, Mike. So I don't think any of those guys, other than Baker, has made a Pro Bowl. So yeah. Justin Fields made it probably by running the ball 1,000 yards, but nobody made it for passing. So just seeing, man, the elevation that this guy finally has. I remember I saw a stat a while ago, Mike, where he hasn't had a winning season since like high school or something like that, middle school or something. So finally, man, DJ Moore is on the way up, man. And it's at the end of his career. Most guys go down on the end of their career. He's on the way up. So let's see what happened, man, out there in Buffalo. I do like it, though, for both sides, NFL and fantasy. I just want to see what it really does to the team, though, Mike, because I think it's some big dogs in the AFC, and they're only going to get better. And, the hype is real with this move. So I thought Josh Allen couldn't afford to lose it last year. He did. He got to win it again this year. No more excuses, Mike. No more excuses in Buffalo, man.
So, too, I just pulled it up here. The Bills are going to restructure DJ Moore's contract. So his cap hit for 2026 is $7.5 million.
Yeah,
$7.5 million.
WWW.
Or Alec Pierce.
Super W's right there, big dog. I like that. Hey, man, like I said, you won me over, man. I mean, not that I was against it, but that right there is a winning argument. Period, Mike. So
the only thing I will say is I did see a tweet. Somebody's. I mean, they're fully on board. They were already on board to begin with, but that Luther Burden hype train.
Oh yeah, that right there.
If you're a big Luther Burden fan and you wanted to get him, and you didn't have him on your roster, good luck.
It's too late.
That's all I can say.
It's going to be a burden getting Luther. That's for sure. I
will say though, if you're not a true believer in Luther Burden, I like him. I like him coming out. I like his talent. I didn't hate that the Bears drafted him. None of that. Like, I think he's a good player. I think he just got steamed up a little bit too much for me. There's a lot of question marks I have, like all of his production coming when Rome Odunze's out of the fucking lineup. It was basically 3 games worth, and then he disappeared again. If you have any of those questions, though, it is a great time to have Luther Burden shares, because I'm just saying, go hit that trade block, go Luther Burden on the trade block, and see what happens.
It's going down.
See what happens.
Mike, the times have changed, man. First 4 weeks of the season, Rome Odunze, man, I knew it. I called it. After that, oh, man, he trash. And now that Luther Burden train is coming to town. Colston Loveland, though, just took over playoff time, Mike. He was the number 3 receiver in the playoffs, period. Number 3 overall receiver in the playoffs behind Puka Nacua and might have been Devontae Adams because Matt Stafford just threw the ball too damn much. But Coastal Leveling, man, was up there, man. So, hey, I'm just saying, man, we got some young dogs out there, man, in Chicago.
I still remember all the people, getting on my case about, Tyler Warren's a better tight end than Colson Loveland. It's weird.
Well, clearly, it's Chicago weird. Bears knew what you knew, baby.
Weird, huh?
JJ McCarthy, man, where you at, man? You know what I'm saying? Let us know something.
I got misses, but I got some big ass hits here too.
There we go.
Some big ass hits. I got that perfect rap album where you skipped song 2, but 3. Holy shit.
That next one a banger, huh? Well, look, speaking of top free agents and top landing spots, the other guy on the thumbnail, man, Malik Willis. I mean, this is the guy, Mike, draft night. We heard the hype, right? In leagues like some of the leagues I play with you draft before the NFL draft. Some people took him 101, 102. Then he got drafted in the 4th round, and everybody that did those leagues like, man, hold up, man, what the hell going on? And he most likely was probably cut if you ain't had a roster space. Malik Willis in a lot of free agencies, man, over the last year or so. And I've seen people get him for free, seen people make little dumb trades for him, just knowing they had Jordan Love, and Jordan Love was always hurt. Now the man goes out there 2, 3, 4 games, compete, top priority in free agency. They're talking about the Miami Dolphins love him. Arizona might replace him after already removing from Kyler Murray. I mean, I don't know what the difference is they think he's going to get, but paying him $30 million and still having to pay Kyler don't really make sense to me. What you think about this Malik Willis hype train, and what's his best landing spot, bro? Because I can't come up with one.
First off, I love to see it for Malik Willis. Okay,
me too.
Absolutely,
especially that draft night situation and all the things he's been through. 100%, I'm with you.
Yep. And then he gets the opportunity in Tennessee. It goes absolutely abysmal and horrible for him. Ends up taking a very, very minute deal. But he goes to a situation which I think a lot of quarterbacks are going to start exploring this, right? Like these, Will Levis might be the next one, which is fucking hilarious, right? But Mac Jones, the Sam Darnolds, the Daniel Jones, now we're talking about Kyler Murray, like these kind of quarterbacks, when this shit goes south for them and goes really south, let me go find some offensive mind and be their backup, right? Let me go find some place where I'm not expected or have any expectations on me. Let me just come in, learn how to be a pro, learn how to be a quarterback. If I get a chance to start at some point, I got to fill in with spot duty. Now's my moment. Now's my moment to take everything I've learned with no pressure on. Like the world's going to be watching, but nobody expects shit from me, right? There's no expectations, no hype around me. And if I go out and I fucking produce, bam. I mean, I'm 1 year away from getting a massive fucking contract, right? Like once he signs this deal, then all the pressure's back on. Then all the pressure's back on. And I hope he can handle it. I hope he can handle it. We will find out. But I love this for the kid. The fact that he's gone from just a few years ago, like, what the fuck, to all of a sudden now we're talking about he's the hottest free agent quarterback out there. There's all kinds of suitors, and the market's at least $30 million for him.
What a time to be alive.
For fantasy purposes, I know some people are still stuck on the Tennessee days. Oh man, that was horrible. It was abysmal. For fantasy purposes, I will say this. In limited action, because there's not a huge resume of playing time under LaFleur and Green Bay. Limited action, he looked really, really fucking good. Really good. Really good throwing the football from the pocket, making really good reads, and then we know his athleticism and what he did on the ground. And for fantasy purposes, he will score you fantasy points, which makes him an interesting asset to acquire in Dynasty, like to actively get on your team, as long as the price isn't crazy. I have no idea how his NFL prospects are going to work out, especially if he ends up in a place like Miami, who's in a total rebuild with a new coaching staff. If he ends up in Arizona, which has been dysfunctional as fuck for the last couple years. If he ends up on the Jets, which we've seen how this has gone with Justin Fields and everybody else that they brought into this organization. I don't know how his NFL future is going to play out. I hope he can rise above and be like, damn, it was Malik Willis who went and saved the Jets. It was Malik Willis who made the Cardinals look better than they have and, under the Kyler regime. It was Malik Willis to be like, damn, the Dolphins ain't really rebuilding. They were just retooling.
Yeah.
I hope for the kid it is that I don't have real high hopes, though. I don't have real high hopes that that's going to happen because that's a lot of pressure. And with that kind of contract, is going to come the pressure. Is it going to come, we're paying your ass $30 million. How the fuck do you throw 4 interceptions?
And Mike, that was the biggest thing. I think the problem with Malik Willis is we know what he did behind Jordan Love and having Matt LaFleur as his guidance through this. What is he going to do in Miami with nothing? Like no structure at all, right? The paint peeling off the walls. Like, what is he going to do in Arizona? What is he going to do in these places where it's like, hey, figure it out? You know what I'm saying? And I'm rooting for him on the personal side, but the on the field stuff, that's the biggest fear. But like you said, a lot of guys going behind these Matt Staffords and you know, the Mac Jones situation, right? A lot of these guys who failed in prior places can go to these different places, play backup, come in for injury, play a good 4 or 5 games. Now they worth $40 million in free agency. That won't happen every time, but if I'm ever going to lose my spot, I'm looking at these 4 or 5 coaches and I'm saying, hey man, yeah, let me see. Yeah, this guy right here has a track record of getting hurt. Let me go over there. You know what I'm saying? Like those are my resumes I'm putting in. I'm just hoping for Malik Willis though. Him, the player, is ready, but I don't know what the weapons are going to look like. Because I even seen, you know, like Jalen Waddle, right? We already down on Jalen Waddle, probably to the lowest we've ever been on him. They signed Malik Willis. Will that raise your eyebrows and say, oh yeah, they finally got to, I mean, at least Tua threw the ball a little bit, you know. I'm not saying I love me some Tua, but I just don't know what they equals for his other players. You know what I'm saying? The weapons around him. So Achane, perfect. Let's run the ball. You know, we fast RPO, let's get it done. But the passing game is the biggest fear for me. And we seen him look good in Green Bay. Just don't know what it's going to equal with different teams and different schemes, Mike. So I don't know where I'm at with Malik Willis, man, to be honest. I'm rooting for the guy in real life, though, but I really don't have a price tag for him. I don't know where I want him. I don't know what to do with him if I got him.
The best spot I heard for him, if they're really done with their former first-round pick now, and they've soured on him to that point, is Atlanta. Like Malik Willis in Atlanta with that market and those weapons.
No, hell no, man. I can't have it. I can't have that.
Give
me Kyler, baby. Give me Kyler, man. I cannot have Malik. I love Malik Willis. That's my dog, man. Check the receipts from years ago. I was rooting for him. F that. No.
You good.
I got too much Drake London and too much Kyle Pitts. I can't have that. Hell no.
Because it's going to tank those guys. And it's going to tank Bijan too.
It tremendously. And I'm good.
But the same thing, if he, let's say he does end up in Miami. This is one of the things that I don't think a lot of Achane owners are factoring in. Listen, McDaniel's not there anymore to drop that run scheme. And I absolutely love what Achane's done the last 2 years from a fantasy production standpoint. Like he has been a GOAT. But people still value him as RB5, you know, RB4, whatever it is. Like, man, I need at least 2 firsts for him. And I'm sitting there with my Achane shares like, I don't know, man. You give me a first and a second, especially in 22. I think you can have him. I love the kid. I love his production. But we're a new coaching staff. We're a completely different. I don't know if it's going to be a running back friendly scheme. I don't know nothing. We're also one athletic running quarterback away in Malik Willis, who's like, Achane, you were great in the dump off game. I'm just not going to throw you dump off passes no more. Like, get fucked.
That's what I'm saying, Mike. It's going to be spooky, man. It's going to be spooky. I don't want no parts of the offense. Whatever team he go to, Arizona Cardinals, Trey McBride is worth a mansion right now. You're not going to sell me the Malik Willis train with Trey McBride. The price going to drop, man. Marvin Harrison, good luck with that. Like, I don't know. I got to see it, man, but I don't want to see it, is what I'm going to say.
Yeah. I mean, you might have some hopes for the number 1 guys. You know, I mentioned Atlanta. Drake London, I think, would still get his targets. You mentioned Miami. If Waddle's still there and can stay healthy, he'd still get his targets. If it was Arizona, Trey McBride's still getting his. But I still got a lot of love for Marv, like a lot of love. If Malik Willis is their fucking quarterback in 2026, not because I think Malik is bad, but I just know it's probably going to be extremely consolidated to the number 1 guy, to the easy reads, and there's going to be a ton of quarterback runs with him built out of there. All of a sudden, I go like, anybody really want Marv? Like anybody else? Like, I think I'm cool. I'm good. I'll let you ride that one out.
I'm with you, Mike. I'm with you. I'm over here changing my what's the name? What up, Big E? I see my boy Big E in the building. What's good with you, big dog? Yeah, I'm with you though, Patty. Please, zero chance with Malik Willis. Let's get Kyler if we got to get somebody in Atlanta. But Mike, man, I got this game I wanted to play. You know, I do want to go. I see we got time for the defensive guys, but I do got a game I want to play. I have some players, and I want you to give me the landing spot. Some of the guys we already talked about, but some of the guys I kind of just want to get the locked in spot, like where you are with them. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, I want to know where you are with them. Oh, I got my caps on. So I'm like, why is this thing not?
What are we doing here?
You know, I ain't used to moving all this much stuff. Like I'm trying to act like I know what I'm doing. I really don't know what I'm doing.
That's fine.
But I got some teams on here, man, or some players, and we're gonna play this game, man. It's the those little you see those games where the players are worth a certain amount of money and you got to buy your team through.
Oh yeah. I love those.
I made us a chart, so I kept it short because I want my team to mimic or opposite of yours. So whatever you get, I get the leftover. Whatever I get, you get what's left over. But it's $15 worth, and
$15.
Pretty much. I'll let you go first since I made the game up. I'll let you go first.
I got that Midwest education, so I'm pulling out my calculator to keep track of my money.
Well, I'll let you go first. And this right now, we just going through where we think the player is going to land, and then we'll play the game. So, okay. Kyler Murray is the first player. What's the landing spot? Where he going to be at?
Give me Miami.
Miami. Okay.
Give me Miami.
I'm gonna roll with Miami. If you think it's Miami, I don't know. I would have said Indianapolis. I think Indianapolis is probably the.
I mean, they just transition tag Daniel Jones. So
yeah, that's true. And then did you hear that they saying that somebody can match that offer? Who the hell paying Daniel Jones $37 million? Ain't nobody about to do that. Hey, why would they do it? Like, come on, man.
Nobody.
Man, they tripping.
Daniel
Patty
Jones
said Minnesota.
I don't know. I can't let my JJ McCarthy love just walk out the door yet. You know, like what kind of loyalty do I have if rumors are enough for me to get off 9 already?
Nah, I'm with you, man.
You got still. Listen, Patty's probably fucking right. At the end of the day, Patty's probably right.
Yeah, I think we're gonna roll with Minnesota because that just sounds better.
But it fucking Minnesota.
Look, Jeezy clearly don't feel like hearing about no damn Minnesota. He don't want
it. He don't want it.
Ken Walker, where we at with it?
Give me the Commanders. Let's get sexy. Ken Walker to the Commanders. They need it. Ken needs it. Bell cow.
I say this. I think that's the best spot that he can go to. I don't know if they're gonna do it, but I will roll with that because I think that's the best spot for him. Let's go Commanders sexy on that one. Yeah. Let's go Commanders on that one.
We made Kyler sexy. We're gonna make Ken Walker sexy.
All right. Well, Alec Pierce, he's the next guy. Where you at with it?
Unsexy. No, I'll make it sexy. Patriots, man. I'll give you the Patriots. I don't know why, but I feel like the Patriots.
Patriots.
And they got a history of white wide receivers. All right. Exciting
whites.
There
we go.
Long
Wan'Dale Robinson then. Wan'Dale Robinson. Where we at with him? We ain't talked about him, but where we at with him?
Titans make too much sense.
Yeah, that sounds like the team that wants him the most. That was kind of a gimme.
That's gonna be Cam Ward's Xavier Restrepo right there.
All right. Well, another guy just got released. We ain't talk about Stephon Diggs. Where we at with him?
I saw somebody bring it up in the chat. The Ravens. Right, they just take all these old shitty wide receivers and they just.
So I say this: I know my boy E said, please keep him away from Baltimore. I think he goes to Washington or Baltimore. He's from the DMV area. He's at the end of his career. He can help. I've said this in the Stephon Diggs video. He's elevated every quarterback he's played with. Every quarterback he went to, he made them look better at some point. Drake May looked better the following year, and then Drake May probably would have looked better anyway. But let's just be real, he did. Stroud looked better. Josh Allen, he looked better. So why not help Lamar come off of a terrible season? Why not make Jaden Daniels come off a terrible season? I think it's one of those guys because he fit the narrative. He matches their fly in a sense. Like I like him in any place in the DMV/Baltimore area because we don't count them as DMV. So let's Mike, I heard Baltimore even trying to steal mumbo sauce from us, baby. I ain't feeling it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Nobody want the yo sauce, the dummy sauce, whatever the words is they use these days. Nobody wants the garbage.
Got a little beef going on. I love it. All right, so you put him on the Commanders?
Yeah, we're gonna go Commanders. Pop said he ain't feeling it, but that's what we rocking with, Pop. So you got to deal with it.
Well, you know that birth rate in the DMV about to skyrocket then.
Oh,
that man cannot pull out to save his life.
Hey, man, I ain't got no answers for that one, man. I don't know about that one, man.
Cannot pull out to save his life, man.
Yeah, I don't know about that one, Mike. I just say he's a straight shooter. He's a straight shooter, that's for sure.
I know at the end of the day, most of us are weak men. You know what I mean? Like weak men. Somebody throw cake at you, you ready to hop on it. I'm just saying. All right, this is just me. This is me. I don't pull women like Stephon Diggs can. All right, but I'm just saying, I ain't fumbling what he's fumbled. Okay, I ain't fumbling with I'm 2 hands on the rock. I'm rolling with it. You know what I mean?
The man is out here living it. He's living his best life, Mike. That we know. More power to that brother, man. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. What's my other guys, Mike? I got Travis Etienne. Travis Etienne. Where we at with him?
He's back with the Jags.
Jags, you think so?
Back with the Jags.
Man, I wasn't gonna say the Jags. I was gonna say the Chiefs on him.
Oh, okay. We can go Chiefs, but I think he's going back to the Jags. But I like the Chiefs. Let's make it interesting.
With the chat thing. We going Jags or Chiefs with Travis Etienne? Where y'all let me know something. Let me know something. While they do that though, Mike, Malik Willis, where did we land with him? Where did we finish?
So you gave Kyler to the Vikings, so then I'll go Malik Willis with the Dolphins.
Miami, yeah. Now that one I can ride with. I think what the head coach just came from Green Bay, right?
Yep. Halfley, defense coordinator, knows him.
All right. Did anybody say? He said Jags. Gov said the Jags, so we're gonna stick with the Jags. Patty says sneaky for the Saints. I don't know. I've been hearing teams calling Alvin Kamara a little bit, but we're gonna stick with the Jags. They're gonna stick with the Jags, Mike. My other guy, Rico Dowdle. Rico, he been, quiet. I'm hearing the Chiefs.
Yeah, I'll go with the Chiefs. Like that feels like a Chiefs. You know what I mean? Like everybody wants us to pick the running back situation.
Kareem Hunt / Pacheco / Rico.
You know what Rico Dowdle to the Chiefs is? Remember them Flex Seal commercials? You just slap that fucker on there. You guys want us to fix our team? Rico Dowdle. Bam.
Yeah.
How y'all feel? Chiefs Nation. Let's go.
Gov said Broncos. I think I'm going to stick with the Chiefs, though. I think he want to go somewhere where he knows he don't have a RJ Harvey behind him or around.
I like what Govnick's bringing up here. I don't know, Fizz, if you were tapped in, right? David Montgomery gets traded to the Texans, okay?
For sure.
The reports came out that there was another team making aggressive offers for David Montgomery. The Texans just beat him, right? They beat him out, and that's who the Lions decided to trade with. Ben Albright, beat reporter, pretty fucking tapped in, especially anything Broncos. Said the other team making the offer was the Broncos. So just throwing it out there, right? A little Rico Dowdle to the Broncos because they ain't sold on RJ Harvey, apparently.
Clearly. I ain't feeling it, Mike. I ain't feeling it, man.
But yeah, Patty Mills brings up a good one. It feels like Algiers going to the Broncos.
I like that a little better. Last guy on this game, though, Mike, Jawan Jennings, free agent, man. Where he at with it?
I don't know. He a hoe. Is that what Shelby Harris said, right?
Well, I'm going to just say this, Mike. Think about it.
Going to Ho City?
A lot of these players I'm naming are top free agents. Just think about that, bro. The list that I'm naming is top free agents. Rico Dowdle, Jawan Jennings, Wandale Robinson, bro.
I don't know. Let's give him the fucking Jets.
Jets?
Yeah, actually, though, with Salah being with the Titans, I know we gave him Wandale, but I could also, they need fucking wide receivers up and down the board. They need them all. Why not Wandale and Jawan Jennings?
Yeah. All right, well, let's see what we got with this one, Mike. I got my players. I got my list.
Govnick said go to Atlanta, place the Mooney targets. I don't. Jawan Jennings, I don't give a fuck. Unless he's like 50 cents on this game that probably starts at $1. He's yours, Fizz.
Nah, ain't no dollars, big dog. Well, no, it ain't no 50 cents. It is a dollar. It's a dollar.
Look
It's
at
a
this
dollar.
shit. Look at the graphics.
It's a dollars.
Oh shit.
It is a dollar. Yeah, I did this yesterday, man. I had time yesterday, so
I want people to appreciate this. This is fucking fire. This is some good work, my friend.
Yeah, I had a little bit of time, big dog. A little bit of time, man. So this is the game, Mike. You get one, I get one, because it ain't but one in the 7. And then you get your 2 in the $3. I get my 2 in the $1, and it equals up. All right.
All right.
That's the game.
We got a budget of 15? That's what you said?
Budget of 15. So 1 1 2 2 2 2. They just called me too, Mike. Damn.
Oh no.
What's they call me? All right, cool. Let's roll with it, Mike. Let's just roll with it. I'm gonna just chill. I'm gonna chill tonight. I probably don't need to work anyway. Let's see what we got with it. Let's see. I know I don't need to work.
Fizz is forfeiting money for you people. I just want you to get
that. I know. I'm tired though. I've been up since 5 o'clock, but I damn sure wanted to at least answer the phone. But I'm gonna just stay my ass at work tonight. Stay home.
Something to prioritize mental health. You know what I'm saying?
There we go. There we go.
I can tell you this show is good for the soul. Okay, because I seen you on here, dog shit tired. You look run down. I feel like I need to call a counselor for you. And then we hit that intro and we start rapping. And
Mike, I was like that before we pressed live. I was like, I've been drinking this the whole time. So you got me here. We good. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to leave work at work. I'll be there at 5 in the morning.
So I get to go first. And once they're gone, they're gone.
Let you go first. Yeah, like I said, 1 of the 7s, 2 of the 3s. Now, you don't have to take the 7 first. You can go whatever. You know, you don't have to go that week, but you got to get 2 from 1, 2 from 3, and then, of course, the 7. Now, Kyla and Ken is, you don't, and this is the rules, though, Mike, because I want to say this. Okay. This isn't a you need to have a quarterback. This is I'm starting a franchise, and these are the guys I'm riding with. So you don't need to take, exactly. You don't need to take a Kyla. You don't need to take Malik Willis. Just start your franchise. Who you riding with?
All right. I'm gonna start my franchise in the trenches. Give me $7 Kenneth Walker.
God dang it, Mike. I was hoping you
$7 Kenneth Walker on the Commanders.
Damn, bro. I like that one. I like that one, Mike. You took my pick. I ain't gonna lie. I was hoping you was gonna do what you do and take quarterbacks. Clearly, you don't do what you do, right? Clearly, you don't do what you do, man. Damn.
I will let you pick the quarterback for me.
Damn, bro. You messed me up with that one, Mike. I ain't gonna lie to you. That was a good one. That was a good one, brother. Man, how you doing me like that, Mike?
Well, if you got any strategy, I took 1 of the 2 $7 guys off the board, so you don't have to pick that one.
You can go. You're right.
You can get first pick in the other categories.
You're right. I wanted to make it more like, but I was like, bro, it took me like almost an hour and a half to do this. I'm like, nah, I'm good. I can't do no more.
It's fine. If you gave you 3 hours on this, I'd hate to see what that graphic ended up looking like. Holy hell.
Yeah, man, it took a little while, but I made sure I cut it short, but I definitely was like, you know what, this is enough. So now that you got that out the way, I can have a little bit of fun, man.
Yeah.
If I can do that, right? I don't know. You know what, Mike? I forgot Mike Evans. Damn, hold on. I didn't even ask Mike Evans landing spot. I'm tripping. I'm seeing looking like, damn, I know I missed the name. Mike Evans, before we continue. All right, we got to ask where he going.
He wants to be on a contender with a good quarterback. He's made that very fucking clear.
Well, Josh Allen is out of the mix, so.
Give me San Francisco for Mike Evans. What do you think about that?
Okay. I don't mind it. I don't mind it at all, man. I think if
there's going to be no Ayuk.
Juwan Jennings leaving,
they're losing Juwan Jennings. George Kittle's got his injury.
San Francisco? I like that. Let's go San Fran. I like that. That was not a team that was even on my list, but I like it. I like that.
I don't know if they'll be able to pay him enough. You know how much the money comes in with him wanting to win a Super Bowl or compete, but San Fran seems like a fucking spot for him that fits all his needs, right? And he don't got to play in cold weather. He gets everything that he wants essentially. He's got to go all the way out to another coast though, so maybe that's.
Devontae Adams, man, he said, "Hey, I'm going to LA. I'm going to the Rams." Hey, Mike Evans might say, "Look, man, I watch him do it. I'm about to roll with a sure thing as well." So I like that, man. That was not on my list at all, Mike. I like that one.
Even at his advanced age, man, he would be the alpha from day one, right? With George Kittle being out, Ricky P's okay. He's okay, but there's fucking nobody. There's like nobody else to compete with.
That was a good call. We're gonna keep Mike Evans with 49ers. That wasn't my pick though, but I like that call though. So we're gonna roll with that one. I don't know who to pick, bro. This is ugly, man. This is ugly, brother. It's so ugly. I want to take Kyler, but
I don't know why you do this.
Even though I don't have to.
I try to be nice every time we do one of these, whether it's a mock draft, whether it's something like this. I try to give you the first pick every time because I just end up fucking you over when I get the first.
Yeah, man. I'm not gonna lie, Mike. Even
though
I don't have to. Yeah, I don't even have to take Kyler, but I want to because I don't know about these other guys. What I'm gonna do if we going off what we just saw, and he's staying in the same system, Mike, I'm gonna pull this one out of the head what I probably wouldn't have done. I'm gonna go Travis Etienne, man. He balled out last year. I'm gonna go Etienne on this one, Mike. That wouldn't have been my first pick ever in history. And why is it now? I don't know. But I'm gonna go Etienne because he balled out last year, man. And if he with the same team, we're gonna roll with him, man. So I'm going Travis Etienne on this
one. All right. Well, we just talked about him. Give me Mike Evans. Mike Evans, Ken Walker.
You probably winning this one already, brother. But
I'm thinking strategically, like you still got to pick one of these damn quarterbacks. So I'm taking.
Nah, that's true. That's true too. That's true too. Mike, this list is so ugly, bro. I don't know.
What a bad free agent class on the offensive
side.
It
is, man. You know what? Just let me just get Kyler. That's how bad this is. I need the Minnesota Vikings quarterback. Just let me get Kyler, bro. I can't even lose Kyler to you, and I'm still gonna take him because it's no point of me not taking him. I'm going Kyler, man. I'm going Kyler. I have to. It's disrespectful to not in this list.
Yeah, give me Wan'Dale Robinson then. Give my other wide receiver.
All right.
He'll fit with Mike Evans too. Yeah, I got the slot guy. I got the yak and got the X. I got my running back.
All right, now it's time for me to try to figure out what I want to do, Mike. You took Wan'Dale. You took Mike Evans. Alec Pierce still on the board. I feel disrespectful to him, right? He gonna stay disrespected. I'm going Stephon Diggs and Commanders, baby. We're going Jaden Daniels, Stephon Diggs, man. That's how I'm rolling, Mike. Stephon he didn't put up 1,000 every year. Let's get another 1,000, man. We gonna, the baby mama slayer, man. We gonna hold it down over here, man.
I need one more from the 3 and one more from the 1 yet.
I got my 2 from the 3, so pretty much you got Alec and Malik. You got Alec and Malik. I pretty much, so it's just 1 and 1.
Well, I got to pick one of them, right? I already took one $3 player. I got to take one more.
Oh yeah, you're right. You took Evans. You took
Can't
Evans.
have both.
You know what? I forgot. I took Stephon from the 1, so you're right. I got to go.
You took Kyler. There ain't no way you taking Malik from me.
Yeah,
you're doing 2 quarterbacks. You automatically lose. So yeah, give me a $1 player. I guess I'm going Juwan Jennings. I don't need an RB2. I need a third wide receiver.
You just dog Jennings, man.
I know,
and you know
what,
Mike?
Mike? Dog the shit out of him.
I almost didn't add him. I almost added a Likely, but I said Mike would never pick Likely, so I'm not even gonna add him. Mike would never pick this dude, man.
I run my NFL franchise like my dynasty ones. A-Warp tight ends, baby. Give me whatever the fuck's on the
script. I said he would never do this, so I just left that one alone.
Mike Evans, Juwan Jennings outside, Wan'Dale in the slot, Kenneth Walker in the backfield.
All right, man. Well, I'm gonna go Rico. I don't got a running back. I'm gonna go Rico.
You got Etienne.
He with the Chiefs. Oh yeah, true.
But he was your first pick.
He with the Chiefs. I'm gonna take Rico on this one.
So you got a nice 1-2 punch right there.
Yeah. I'm gonna go Rico, man.
Fizz's team establish it.
Rico doubtful. That's my guy right there, man.
Doubtful.
So you
all right. Then by default, Malik Willis is running this high-powered passing attack that I've built through free agency.
Yeah, by default, you got Malik Willis. Fuck. And Mike, I end up with Alec Pierce, who's the last pick. That's crazy, man. How was he the last pick? The number 1 free agent guy is the last pick, man. He gets the auto pick.
We disrespect Antoine.
It's pretty disrespectful, man. We really disrespectful on this show, brother.
So what you got? Kyler, Etienne, Alec Pierce, Stephon Diggs, and Rico Dotto.
I'm sorry, G. Yep. Now, granted, I didn't think of this as a fantasy game. I more so was just trying to start a franchise, but it was a nice little fantasy lineup as well. I wanted to expand it a little more, give us more slots, but like I said, I after that hour, I was like, I'm done. But I do like the format. I want to expand on it a little bit more. I might end up building on this one day, Mike. I think sometimes
I'm gonna do a little tinkering.
Yeah, I think I might have to build on this one because that $2 and the $7 ain't enough. We need like 4 right there. I just didn't. I ain't had the patience and the time, but I do like what we have right here though. Your team. Did you risk your team? You got.
I got Malik Willis at quarterback, Ken Walker at running back, Mike Evans,
Wandale,
and Juwan Jennings.
Mm-hmm.
Dollar players. Dollars.
Yeah. I mean, who do you think winning that one, Mike?
NFL.
Let's go with the chat. Let's go with the chat, man. The chat. What y'all think, man? Player for player, slot for slot. Where we at with it, Mike?
Well, the NFL wise, you're run off quarterbacks, and you got the better quarterback. So
it's true.
You win by default there.
Am I sure we had the better quarterback? Because Kyler, man,
you got the better.
Mike, I say this. I might be looking for a new one next year. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
I'm looking for a new one next year.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
You might be looking for a new one next year. I definitely am looking for a new one next year. I'm looking ahead to who's in the 27 class. Here we go.
Yeah. But I really made this game because I wanted to show what free agency actually looks like, bro. When I actually sat down last night, I looked. I'm like, I don't even know who to put in the $7 tier. There's no $7 guys here, other than those two.
I mean, if we're talking fantasy, if we went head to head, Malik and Kyler points per game for 2026 in those situations that we listed, Vikings and Dolphins, are actually probably a push. They're probably 18 to 20 guys, just because Malik does it a little bit more with his legs than Kyler does at his career. Kyler's probably better in the passing game.
And he'd probably be running for his life anyway in Miami, so you're right.
Yeah, he's going to have to run a lot. Running backs, Jags, the way they were cooking at the end of the season versus Ken Walker with the Commanders, I would say that's also probably a push between the two, to be honest. I think he could give you very similar points per game. Wide receivers is probably where I'm going to kick your ass.
Yeah, you will.
Mike Evans sitting out there as the number one option in San Francisco, especially in the early part of the year versus who's your number one?
Well, I'm going to say this, because well, I'm gonna say this though. Rico and Juwan Jennings in your flex, Rico in my flex. So you could put.
I would give you Rico. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So
I'd give you Rico. Who would we give for a landing spot for him? Chiefs. Yeah.
The Chiefs. Yeah.
Chiefs. I give you Rico over my Juwan Jennings and wherever the fuck we put him. It doesn't matter. At the flex. Okay. Wide receiver.
Where we at, man? Where we at? I mean, is it even? Where we?
Wide receiver too, though. Straight up, though, give me Wandale as the number one slot option in Tennessee in an offense he's familiar with versus Stephon Diggs, the redemption story that we had for him.
Yeah. I'm with you. I mean, I think we almost like a 51-49 in a sense, or 50-50. We pretty close, man.
But I will definitely concede the NFL side. All right? You fucking... NFL-wise, if this was your franchise, what you had to start now, like an expansion here, you can have first choice of free agencies. You got a better quarterback. Your team's much more constructed. My team's like, hey, we just trying to sell tickets. That's all we do. We trying to sell tickets. All right, 2027 though, we picking 101. Hello, whoever the fuck we want.
Yeah, I might got to expand on this, man. It's the off season, so just give me time to just come up with some creative stuff, man. So. I almost messed up though, Mike. I was trying to select all of them and move them up, and I accidentally. Oh, what happened? Breaking news.
We got breaking news.
Oh man!
Thank you, Vigels. By the way, Vigels, you're watching live, my man. Adam Schefter reporting the Raiders have agreed to trade 5-time Pro Bowler MAXX CROSBY to the Baltimore Ravens in exchange for a 26 and 27 first-round pick.
Oh my, 2 firsts? Damn.
MAXX fucking CROSBY now in
man, let's
Baltimore.
Get this graphic. Damn, hold up, big dog. See, I was about to, man, we was about to hang it up, man. Now we gotta, oh, damn, son.
Yeah. Listen, we ain't getting a lot of fireworks on the offensive side. All right, with this
man, listen, man. Damn, go, Mike. I'm looking for my where hold up, Mike. This is crazy, bro. Man. Yeah, man, I'm looking for my buttons, man. We got to get something cracking right now, man. Baltimore gave up 2 first, and I don't know if you saw this, Mike. Lamar. Now I don't know what this tweet was about. You see this tweet online? Lamar had put up the Denzel gift, the boom gift, right? So everybody started wondering what he was talking about, the AJ Brown thing, this and the third. Apparently, I think Lamar is about to sign a major contract to open up more cap space for them. So that might have been why they made this deal as well. But I don't think Lamar's tweet was about a player. I think it was about his contract, because he made a Instagram story about thank God or I'm blessed or something. So I think his contract was the thing. But from what it looked like to me, maybe they opening up space, because I heard that his contract will open up like $40 million for this year. But 2 first, MAXX Crosby, sheesh.
Damn, and this shit literally just happened because I Googled or Twitter.
Like, it's not it's nowhere on my screen. Like, I'm waiting for a sleeper to get. It's nothing. Vigels is
all I got was the Vigels screenshot of a Schefter tweet, and there was nothing when I opened my timeline. Dangerous. I Google or I Twitter searched MAXX Crosby, and I didn't see it. I had to actually go to Adam Schefter's legitimate page and find it. It's fucking real. He's got multiple tweets within the last couple minutes about MAXX Crosby. So shout out Shefty for literally, god damn.
Hey, Shefty got tired of people sleeping on him, man. You know what I'm saying? He like, hold up, I'm
shout out
one.
Fucking Vigels too. Like, my phone don't even have notifications. Vigels out here.
Mike, I don't have not one thing yet. Okay, it just hit my phone. Sleeper. It just hit my phone.
There it goes. Vigels.
Just hit it.
Vigels got a new career, man. He's on that. He's out there refreshing.
Sleeping underdog. It just hit my phone, but when you brought it up, I knew something happened, but it didn't say what.
Damn. All right.
Damn, man. So what you? I might hold on, man. What? Oh man, we at least gotta go another 15 minutes, man. Where you at with that though, Mike? Where you at with that, man? 2 first? That's steep for you?
It's steep, but they're on the later side, we think, for both of them.
That's very true.
Right?
That's
not true. As much as what
this year, what were they? Because they ain't made the playoffs. They were picked like 16.
Yeah, so we're looking. That's the next thing I was looking at is what they just ended up trading.
Ooh, yeah, they made the playoffs. So.
Pick 14, yo.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It was early.
Pick 14.
Yeah.
Oh, this opens up all kinds of for. Let me just say this for the fucking Raiders. Congratulations. A 27 first on top of pick 14 for a guy
That's how you do it.
Listen, you love MAXX Crosby. You love what he stands for. You love everything about Max and what he brought to you, but your team needs fucking draft picks. You need to build around your 101 Mendoza. This is a perfect fucking way to do it. So shout out Raiders for being awesome. Raiders must think they ready to bounce back. Ravens must think like, we here. We ready. Last year was an aberration with Lamar being injured and the hamstring problems. What we need is a pass rush. We need to be able to get after. And MAXX Crosby's one hell of a defensive end. It is a steep price. But I do not hate it for the Ravens either.
So what's the contract like then? Because
that'll be interesting to see what happens here.
You know, the Micah Parsons situation, when we traded him for 2 first, they got a contract done as well. The MAXX Crosby thing, I want to know what his contract situation looked like. But in between that though, Mike, and I had a conversation with my boy Big E, which I'm glad he's in the chat right now. We literally talked about the Stephon Diggs, them getting the #1 receiver, right? I think we know the Baltimore Ravens can play defense. That's what they do. I think it's time for them to get a locked-in receiver 1 on the opposite side of Zay Flowers, make that A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith type thing. Now, look like that ain't about to happen because they just gave up what they gave up. Yep. No clear #1 receivers coming in town now. Man, look like Baltimore's doing what they do. I mean, they got a defensive guy as their head coach. He went there and said, look, F them picks. I'm here. You know what I'm saying?
Let's go. Yeah, let's go. And you talk about #1 wide receivers, fantasy-wise. Zay Flowers had himself a hell of a fucking year last year, quietly.
Oh, yeah. I'm just meaning for the offense in the NFL. Like, we know what the Baltimore do. They run the ball, they play defense. I think at some point that's the formula is going to get old, but their defensive coach said, F that, man. I'm here. I mean, damn, Pat Mahomes, baby, that offensive line, that leg, they better figure that out, man. Good luck if you know, Mike, it's time for you to play some defensive leagues, man. It's time to get some DSTs in your leagues, brother. You know, Baltimore defense is back, baby.
Baltimore defense is back. I love it for them from the defense side. It was a lot to give up, but I do like getting MAXX Crosby on it. He is already under contract because in 2025 he signed that 3-year, $106 million deal. So they
Yeah,
might restructure it a little bit to make it a little bit more
yeah.
cap friendly for them for this year and put on some void years or kick some money down the road just so they can still go out and be aggressive in free agency and try to get some key signings. But there will be no pick from the Baltimore Ravens come the NFL draft in
Mike,
April. All right, we
and
say
now when
that.
you think about it, let's go to the draft because Dallas 2 first picks, Chiefs 2 first picks, the Rams they gave theirs to the Chiefs.
Yep.
The Raiders now 2 first picks.
Chiefs
The
2
Jets,
first picks.
the Jets 2 first picks. Next year the Jets have 2 first picks. The Raiders now 2 first picks. It's going to be a lot of multiple picks going on in this draft, man. Where if night one, if you're a Ravens fan, y'all enjoy your night. I'm out of here. I don't need to, you know what I'm saying? So, and a lot of early picks, right? Because the Rams kept their early pick. They gave the Chiefs the later one, but the Chiefs still got a top 10 pick and a later pick. Dallas got the 12th pick and the 20th pick. The Raiders have the 101 and the 14. So, it should be a good the Jets, right? This should be a good draft, man. On draft night for these teams, they got 2 picks, especially in need of a lot of things. Because every team that's have 2 picks, Raiders, Jets, Dallas, they need a lot of things. So I see Gov though, Mendoza and Tyson. Where you at with this Raiders pick? I mean, this Ravens pick for the Raiders because they got the 101, of course. But pick 14, where you at with it now, Mike? What is looking like for you?
I could see them adding a weapon, but I also could see them adding that feels like a really good range for one of these offensive linemen. Whether it happens to be the interior guys, Ione out of Penn State is one of those guys where it's like, listen, he might be one of the best offensive linemen in the draft, but he's a guard. Can we take him, in the early part? You know what I mean? Like teams were going to ask themselves, like, take him at pick 8. That feels too early. But you take a guy like that at pick 14, if you're the Raiders, all of a sudden you're like, we got Mendoza and we start to fill out the guard position. You mentioned they got 2 picks in 2027, which is fantastic for them because if they take Mendoza in this class, they're like, this is our quarterback. This is who we're building around. We got 2 picks in 27. One of them's going to be early because it's our own. We probably ain't going to be super competitive this year. To not need a quarterback next year when this is such a bad draft class and bad free agent class for quarterbacks is a great thing to have, right? Like you kind of set up that Bears situation from a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Where then Carolina's giving him a massive fucking haul. The DJ Moore thing we talked about, him being traded to Chicago. That's how that shit came about because they needed a quarterback and they went after Bryce Young. Perfect for them if you're building a franchise. So this is a bonus move for them. I don't really know what they're going to do at 14. It could be an offensive lineman. You could also see them pair number 1 weapon with Mendoza too. But I kind of feel like, to me, we for fantasy purposes, we want to say it's going to be a wide receiver or a Sadiq, like something like that. Like we're going to run out Brock Bowers and Sadiq. We're going to run 2 tight ends, and you guys ain't going to ever be able to stop it. Something sexy for fantasy purposes. I think it'll probably end up being something on the interior offensive line, an offensive tackle maybe, or one of these defensive players that falls a little bit farther than we think, right? We got some studs at the top, but it might be one of these defensive guys we're going to replace him, MAXX Crosby, with and just pocket this first-round pick for next year.
Well, I was literally going to say, I think the mind state is the offensive line, but when those defensive players fall, it's like, man, best player available at that point. I think, though, when you get your guy quarterback, you go get him some protection. You go get him that pillow, that bodyguard. If he's available and it's the right guy there, I think that's definitely the right move. But hey, man, let's just say, Mike, for the sake of conversation, one of those receivers fall. Do you still not take it? If you see one of these top 3 receivers in Tyson fall, they don't have a number 1, and let's just say they don't sign one. Yeah. I think, me personally, I think they're going to sign Debo. Mike, I think Debo is the guy for the team.
If it is, it has to be either Tate or Tyson to me, not Mekhi
Okay.
Lemon. Not because I think Mekhi Lemon's a bad player or not deserving of being that pick. I think Mekhi Lemon, though, with what Brock Bowers already brings to the team of being that move tight end, that kind of guy who needs to be in the slot quite a bit, not just in line. We need to utilize him in the slot. Mekhi Lemon is already out of consideration for me if I'm the Raiders. I'm not going to pair 2 guys that I got to kind of compete with that role. I need an outside wide receiver. I need a Tyson or I need a Tate. And if neither one of those guys is available because they already went, then you kind of answer the question for me then. All right. And then we pivot. We try to make an offensive lineman, or we try to make one of these defensive guys if they fall.
Yeah. I mean, damn, bro, 2 first rounders. Sheesh. All right, Baltimore. See what you do with it, man. See what you do with it, MAXX Crosby. Hey, Mike, you know, I always bring up that your guy who hosted the ESPYs when he said Mike Crosby, man, you know, Juneteenth just passed, you know, happy holidays to you. Imagine MAXX Crosby in Baltimore, bro. This is you want to talk about a guy who just wanted to fit in with the brothers. This is exactly where he needed to be in Baltimore, man. So, hey, man, I like the fit, man. I like it for him. I like it for the culture of the defense and what they want to do. And it's your first year, man, as a head coach over there in Baltimore, man. You got you a dog now. Let's see what you do with it.
So I just pulled up Jordan Reed's latest mock draft from ESPN. This was right after the combine, just to see what was projected in that range, right? So we're talking pick 14 is what they're getting. At pick 14, they had Ione out of Penn State going to Baltimore.
Yep, right? I got it on my screen too. Yep, I got it on my screen too.
Kedrick Falk, edge out of Auburn, was pick 15. Safety Thieneman at 16, right? Like Mesidor, for example. Like, we're going to look at it and go, wow, they replaced, you know, MAXX Crosby with a Mesidor or a Kedrick Falk or, you know, something like that. Yeah. What a loss. But you got to remember, they got that pick in 27 too, right? And they got rid of the contract. They got rid of the money, right? And it opened up a little bit more flexibility. So I think we want to project it as, man, it's going to be one of these wide receivers. Maybe not.
Damn, that's tough,
maybe
Mike.
Not.
That's tough, baby. Jake, you're a little late, big dog. We already on it, man. Live deal reaction. We already on it, man. 2 first rounders, man. MAXX Crosby.
That's a lot.
Woof, Mike. Hey, I'm just saying, man. I see my boy Voorhees. He said, hey, Baltimore better win it. Hey, they ain't got no choice now, man. Again, Josh Allen got his guy. Baltimore got their guys, what they usually do. So, man, it's a good day, man. Again, Mike, when free agency looks to, now granted, free agency for defense is totally different than offense, but I wonder what they could have did without getting MAXX, though, man. There's some guys out, Trey Hendrickson out there, maybe they didn't want to go pay them. They just wanted MAXX. Maybe MAXX was the target. You know what I'm saying? I looked at Trey Hendrickson, though. I'm thinking, damn, they couldn't at least hit him up first. Maybe.
I'm guessing now. The Eagles were in the running for MAXX Crosby. I know for sure. They were also in the running last year, though, to trade for Trey Hendrickson. So I wonder if Howie gets a little bit more aggressive now when free agency opens up on Monday. Negotiating period opens up on Monday about getting Trey Hendrickson onto the Eagles. And we'll see kind of how that deal fits, shakes out.
Oh, Mike, Dallas reportedly offered a first and 2 second rounders for MAXX Crosby.
Which is
so they tried.
Fucking insane to me because you had Micah Parsons.
Oh, I'm sorry. A first and 1 second.
Still fucking insane to me that you had Micah Parsons and you let him go in a trade just for the following year.
You got 2 first though, so you just chop one down, get a second. I mean,
chop one down, tear down.
Well, I wonder which first though. Was it a 26? I want to see which first. They ain't say which one. I wonder which first it was that Dallas tried to offer, because that's a big thing too.
Yeah.
They gave the Jets that other one they had for next year. But regardless, he's in Baltimore, man. But it is good to see that Dallas trying. I mean, I'm hearing they opening up. Mike, I looked the other day. They were number 32 in cap space, 50 million in the hole. Yeah, but they didn't want to trade. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know.
I like the fact that E's out here, you know, trying to manipulate like AJ Brown to Baltimore. It ain't fucking happening. Okay. Listen, by all accounts, the Eagles have already turned down a first and a third offer for AJ
I heard
Brown.
From the
so
Patriots,
we ain't taking 3 second round picks and 2/3 for AJ Brown. Get the fuck out of here. All right. DJ Moore got traded for a fucking second. We're not trading AJ Brown.
Yeah. Mike, I'm gonna be honest. I don't think Howie, you're gonna have to really come with the bag, man. Howie ain't just letting AJ walk, man. It ain't happening.
Yeah, ain't just letting him go out the door. I think they're getting a first and a second for him at the end of the day. Now,
do you think he's gone though?
I think he's gone. I don't think he's back.
Damn, what you gonna do then, man? Close us out with the Eagles, baby. Where you at with it? What y'all gonna do?
Free agency. Listen, I think Trey Hendrickson is going to be a hot name for him. If his market's too big, I think they go back to the well and they bring back Jalen Phillips on a pretty reasonable deal.
I'm talking about their receivers. If y'all get rid of AJ
at receiver, All right, this is my prediction. I was getting there.
Okay.
All right, I was giving you the whole picture
My bad.
of the Eagles.
I'm gonna mute up. Go ahead, talk it up, baby.
They're letting Dallas Goedert walk. They're probably going to try to pigeonhole whatever the hell they can in. I'm not ruling out Kenyon Sadiq, but I think after his combine, he went way too high. I think we're more in line for maybe an Eli Stowers replacement in the second round, possibly. At receiver, though, I think A.J. Brown's out the door. I think this moves Devontae Smith to be the alpha, and I think Devontae Smith can handle being the alpha. And sneakily in the first round, especially the back end of the first round, watch the Eagles draft a wide receiver to replace A.J. Brown. Smitty, you're our one. This guy's going to step in and be the two and learn from you, but we need that second receiver. And then probably in the second round, if they end up getting a Jalen Phillips, if they get a Trey Hendrickson in free agency, watch for in the second round for them to address tight end position.
Or they go get Alec Pierce and give him $50 million, man. I would love to see that too.
I will disavow my fandom of the Philadelphia Eagles immediately. If we pay Alec Pierce anything more than like $14 million a year,
I'm just saying,
no longer an Eagles fan. All right, book it. On air, on this show, I will light everything I own Eagles on fire, and I'll let the chat pick my new team.
Well, I did say this earlier. I was talking to my boy Voorhees on the phone. I did tell him, I think the best landing spot that you didn't say for this guy, Mike Evans, man, to Philly. If A.J. Brown gone, Mike Evans would be perfect over there. Same stature. I mean, other than the back injury, you know, same body type, same archetype. I would love to see Mike Evans, man, on the other side of Devontae Smith to fill in for A.J. Brown if it had to happen. So I would say Mike Evans, man. If you got to get rid of A.J., I'm going Mike Evans 100%.
Give me that veteran leadership. And yeah, he wouldn't have to be the alpha, because I do think, by all accounts, from what I've seen and what we've seen as NFL fans and how the Eagles talk about Devontae Smith, they think he can step up and be the alpha. And if we were to give him a 25-30% target share, similar to like what a JSN kind of gets, he's probably not going to deliver the exact same numbers, but it's going to be pretty fucking close. And I think Devontae Smith can do that.
Been trying to tell you that, Mike, man. I'm glad you're listening now, brother.
Smitty got more
trying to tell you, baby.
Smitty got more in his bag.
There we go, baby. Mr. Heisman, baby. All right. That's what I'm talking about right there. I like hearing that, man. So, hey, man, let's close it out, man. Free agency is over for us, but hopefully we get more breaking news, because I won't mind coming back with it, man. So, how you want to end it, though? Mike, holler at the people. Let us know something, brother.
Man, we got a lot of good stuff out here. Doing these prospect videos, doing the film sessions every Thursday night with the patrons has been fun. It's been eye-opening. Still got a lot more guys to get through. So far, we've made it through Denzel Boston, Carnell Tate, Jordan Tyson, Mekhi Lemon, Jeremiah Love. By the way, if you haven't watched the Jeremiah Love thing, that's fine. I'm just here to tell you, Jeremiah Love is no question your rookie 101. No question. Okay?
Yeah.
I don't want to hear this. I don't care if you're a rebuilder and you're like, my team's 4 years away from competing. You still draft Jeremiah fucking Love 101. Okay? You got 6 months to trade him. Figure it the fuck out. Okay?
Yeah.
That guy is good. And then after the combine, Fernando Mendoza, the Chris Brazzell video is coming out probably tomorrow.
Okay.
We'll be dropping that one. So rookies. If you're interested in rookies for Dynasty, I got you, man. The patrons and I, we get in the lab every Thursday night. We break them down, and then I record a nice 10 to 15-minute video on them, give it to you quick, what you need to know, where to take them in Dynasty, where I think they're going in the NFL draft, what their strengths are, what their weaknesses are. And then my favorite thing is coming up with player comps for them, because I'll see a lot of wild ones out there, a lot of wild player comps. And every now and then I like to dig back into the old school bag, right, for the old heads like us, and give us some old school comps. So when I say Jeremiah Loves Your 101, the old school comp I gave for him, LaDainian motherfucking Tomlinson. All right, so you should already be rock hard just here in LT. All right, play style. Let's go.
Yeah, man. Well, look, man, we got it cracking, baby. We got it popping. I'm glad we got to get back in the lab, man. It's been a minute, Mike. Like I said, Black Friday, Black History Month, man. We didn't get a chance to get it, but we here today, baby.
I'm gonna know something's up if Juneteenth is on a Friday and you won't let me on.
Hey, man, check it out, man. I'm gonna ask MAXX Crosby. He down the street now. I'm gonna holler at him first. All right,
hit him up. You think MAXX is gonna go to a go-go?
Well, Baltimore ain't a go-go thing in Baltimore, man. They have go-go's there though, Mike, but it's mostly a club vibe. It's like that house music that Baltimore kind of replicates Philly so much, bro. Mike, I'm telling you, we only, from me, like my house in general, I'm by the National Harbor. The Baltimore Harbor is literally like 40-minute ride on a good day, right? It's like two different worlds, though. You go over there, it's like a whole. It's more like Philly than my side of town. Like they talk more up north, kind of, and we got that southern kind of conversation. I don't know why or how, but they're two different words. Like they wear gold teeth, and I don't understand how the world is changing. We're only 20 minutes away, 30 minutes away from each other.
What the fuck is house music, by the way?
It's how you know that little it makes some noise. You know how they're fast. Mike, it's too much going on.
Like that 90s shit, you know, like jock jams.
So I'm trying to think. Give me a song. Give me a song. I know my son's singing this crap all the time. You ever heard a song Peanut Butter Jelly Time? Peanut Butter Jelly. Yeah. That's Baltimore. I think it was a Baltimore song. They made that. That's their music.
Damn, that shit was cool like 20 fucking years ago.
So that's what I'm saying. Baltimore to me, Patty said house music trash. Baltimore is two different worlds, but you have a lot of people from my area that go to school out there, Morgan State. You know what I'm saying? So we carry the go-go music there and it kind of blends in. But overall, they're a house music city, though. So ain't too much go-go's out there.
I fuck with the go-go, the vibe of the go-go. Like I fuck with that music quite a bit, right? Because that's got some fucking soul to it, right? Like that shit reminds me. That shit reminds me of stuff from the 60s and 70s, you know, and it's got roots in there. You talk house music, that shit reminds me of like an after-school special that like I'm watching Magic School Bus.
House music is like when you're trying to work out and sweat. You just, you know what I'm saying? You just, that's literally what Baltimore is. You like, will sweat in a Baltimore club, right? Ain't no doubt.
We like 2 steps removed from porn music. You know what I mean?
Exactly. There we go. That's exactly where we at.
You want me to
just spade up a little bit? Just spade up a little bit. That's exactly where we at.
I feel like I should be fucking to this. That's what I feel.
That's exactly where we at with Baltimore music. It's like, so I'm just saying, MAXX CROSBY, I don't know if he's gonna be in the go-go, bro. He might be out there, you know, hibbity hopping and you know what I'm saying, doing this thing. So I don't know if he's gonna be feeling that one though. But
techno, dubstep.
It's almost like a techno. Yep. It's almost like that. So
trash.
Long story short, trash. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm telling you, in the year 2026, if I were to go to a club, right? If I was to get all fancied up, put my chains on, got the shades, ready to vibe. I walk into a club and I hear fucking Peanut Butter and Jelly Time playing. I'm turning the fuck around and I'm walking the fuck out. All right. I don't care how much cover I paid. I don't care how much bottle service was. Out. See ya. Peace.
Strawberry jelly, Mike. It ain't a grape though. Strawberry, big dog.
God damn. No. No.
All right, man. Well, hey, man, these are the vibes I like, baby. All right, so hey, I keep you out of Baltimore when you come here, man. We're gonna take you around the corner, man. Get you up in the right music, the right go-go, baby. All right, so
you already put me onto the mambo sauce. We sticking there. All right, that's my vibe. You send me the go-go. Even the exciting whites in there, the last one you sent. Exciting white dropping bars. Let's go.
That was the most random video, Mike. I never saw that one before, but hey, it's a new thing. Hey, you never know what you see in the go-go, baby.
That's more my scene. Yeah.
There we go.
Fuck that Baltimore stuff, man. I'm starting to hate the Ravens already. Damn.
Hey, man, but look, good look at the free agency. I really wish could have got us some defensive players, but MAXX CROSBY sealed it up for us. So
there we go.
We did what we had to do with that, man. So, hey, y'all had some fun. Enjoy this the middest of the middest tier of free agents. Your top guy is probably your least favorite guy if you had to spend some time and spend some money in free agency. So, hey, man, we appreciate y'all coming through, man, having a good time with us. And, hey, Mike said he out of town next week. We'll see what's popping next week, baby. But let me see, Mike. What we on tonight, man? You know what? Let's do what we do because it's gonna be a minute, man. Let's go ahead and end it like that. BBLs in Baltimore. Triple B's, BBL Baltimore, baby. That's how we gonna get it down. We appreciate y'all coming through. As always, stay tapped in, stay locked in. Hit that like and subscribe. Don't forget to enjoy the vibes, baby. And that's how we gonna get up out of here, all right?
Let's get out of here. 500. Let's make it happen. Make it happen, man. Fizz, T-Rock, they working so hard out of Fizz, grinding his ass off. Look at them fucking graphics, man. And these solo
baby.
Solo vids, man. Man puts in 4 hours on a video, loses the whole fucking thing, still comes back, does it again.
Don't remind me, bro. DJ Moore video on the way. Kyler Murray video on the way, baby. I lost him, but it's coming back with it, all right? Stay locked in. Stay tapped in. Enjoy them vibes. All right, we get at y'all next time we out of this thing.